was. But yeah, congrats to Scoop. So we're getting right into this right now. We have Case versus Doorstop.
Doorstop in his Sunday finest right now, as you can see, as we're all dressed up for this tournament.
His nicest tie.
Scout regiment.
Yeah, so currently the set count is 2-0 of Doorstop over Case. If you're not familiar with Doorstop's game, Doorstop has like crazy wins over Mutace, Lima, all kinds of top players. Like Ned. Which
is valuable in this situation, given that Ned did play Sephiroth in their set. So does have a lot of experience in this matchup as well. We have Wyvern in Cincinnati, who's also been playing a lot of Sephiroth, but can be a pretty hard matchup for ZSS just because of how well Sephiroth is able to wall her out. But Zera is going to be like the name of the game for her, just being able to poke him from a distance and get those follow-ups like we see there.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. In my head, the prophecy for sure was Doorstop Geist winners finals, so who knows? Maybe upsets are just in the air. Right now, Case got some percent to make up, but it's not really too far out of this, just like 1 or 2 back airs away. Zero Suit's very light, and now Wing is active, so of course his knockback is even crazier, so this could easily fly into Case's favor.
I think a big thing, too, is like Sephiroth is known for the length of his sword and being able to hit from a distance, and ZSS can do that as well with Zair. But when she's hitting you with Zair, she's doing like 3%, whereas if you hit with back air, you have a lot of knockback, you also have a lot of percent as well. So
yeah,
like that fair is, it puts her in a really rough situation, and being at the ledge of ZSS, not the worst situation given that you do have flip jump, but it can be very easy to find these kills as Sephiroth. We've seen a lot of that up B from Case as well in like neutral. Just try to catch Doorstop off guard, but gonna see a nair into back air there. Nice bread and butter from ZSS.
Ooh, and Case almost getting tagged by that down smash. Doorstop going a little too ham trying to find that up B right there. I think a big thing here is that Case hasn't been edge guarded yet. I feel like Zero Suit can do a really good job, especially if she does like run off forward air. I think that kind of just like screws Sephiroth over. But all that aside, Case just not able to find this first stock and gonna die right here to the up B, mash out of the berry, but was still right in position, unfortunately.
And that up air is going to be a really good tool if you're able to call out the flip jump as well, just because it covers so much space, and it's going to be really hard for her to avoid that, especially if you put it in between the 2 PS2 platforms. But it just seems right now Doorstop just has a really good read on a lot of Case's movement, but able to find that back air there to take the first stock.
Yeah. He really, really needed that back air. He does have Wing on, only at 40, so early Wing could be a problem, but honestly, this is still looking really good for Zero Suit, especially when we're starting to see those platform extensions. Case just barely not getting ladder off the top there. But yeah, Case has a ton of work to do to take this game back.
Really like these up airs that we're seeing from Doorstop through the platform. It's a really good way to get those kill combos that you see a lot as well that kill off the top blast zone, but it's also just a great way of covering yourself when you're landing as well. Right, how are we going to get off the ledge here? But yeah, nice. Fair one back air, another bread and butter there from Doorstop, and Doorstop's going to take game 1 with a 2 stock. Yeah,
he's so good. Like, as I said, I watch a lot of Geist sets. I've also been watching a lot of Doorstop sets because, again, huge fan. And he's so good about finding that back air from, like, unexpected positions. Like, I've seen him get, like, Barry in the back air, falling up air in the back air, fair in the back air, which I actually didn't know she had that, like falling fair 1 in the bear. So I think he's stealing his stocks out really quickly. And I think he's not giving Case the room to succeed with Sephiroth. Sephiroth is very good at that kind of mid-range, spacing you out, poking from a distance, doing stuff like that. But Doorstop is just smothering him so hard, and those hitboxes are way worse up close. So Case has to kind of like retreat at best, and then you're trapped in the corner. So it just seems like kind of a tough matchup, even though I wouldn't initially expect it to be. Doorstop's aggression is just making it hard for Case.
Yeah, if you play the more like patient ZSS, where you're definitely spacing a lot more and using a lot more of the Zair, more like campy, it can be a very hard matchup for you, but I think if you're playing like the super aggro ZSS, very combo heavy, then yeah, Sephiroth just gets smothered, and that's definitely what we saw there in that game 1. Okay, looking for the tech chase situation, just continuing to keep Case here at the ledge. Okay.
All right, that was that run off forward air I was afraid of. Excellent play from Doorstop, especially using the ledge invincibility to avoid the orbs. That was huge. Big punish opportunity for Case, but miss spaces the up air, unfortunately. All right, Zair to Bear, not gonna. What was that accent just now? Zair to Bear.
Zair to Bear.
Zair to Bear. Not gonna work out, but yeah, Doorstop's still playing this really solid.
Forces the air dodge off stage, but didn't want to pull the trigger on the back air, just letting Case get back onto stage. Could have been risky if we saw a trade there. Could have cost Doorstop his stock. So I definitely respect that patience there. Looking for that back air, but Case able to find the fair back onto stage. This can be scary. It's going to be hard for ZSS to wall out against, or get through that wall of back air, but just able to find the up smash instead. Doorstop sitting at 75, but again, Sephiroth is just really good at finding kills as well. 75% is...
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Like, that's still solid. Great use of that F-tilt right there, speaking of. And falling through the platform with that bear, that was super smart. Gonna immediately even up the stocks. I mentioned earlier the Doorstop is smothering Case, but what I kind of failed to mention, Sephiroth's out of shield is really lackluster. So even that first stock that he lost, he crossed up his shield, and Sephiroth was like, I don't know, maybe shield grab, and then he died for it. Nair isn't really that scary either, so it's definitely going to come down to a matter of if Case can get control of the stage.
We're also seeing a lot of rising fair from Doorstop, which is very helpful in this matchup because we typically see a lot of falling aerials from Sephiroth. He's using a lot of falling fair, falling back air to wall out and control that space. So if you're able to catch him before he actually gets the hitbox out, it's going to make it really hard for him to actually like put anything in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yep. Finds it.
Finds the jump from ledge with the back air there. Doorstop at 69%, but like we saw, Case is able to take these stocks pretty close to this. We've also been seeing a lot of up smash from Doorstop, very helpful at these lower percents for popping Sephiroth up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, tries to go for the Nair flip kick, but flip kick's the wrong way. Okay, using the up throw there for the extra percent. Not going to see a lot of a follow-up off of it.
Oh, nice coverage with that F-tilt on the ground. Just getting so much free damage. Case does have wing, finds a back air, doesn't get the stock just yet. I like the attempt, going for the counter in case I hit past the ledge. Like, Case is still playing really, really well. He's just getting a little bit outsped, I think.
Doorstop trying to avoid the fair there at the ledge and goes a little too far off stage. Okay.
Ooh, play that game if you want to. We saw what happened last time. Back air from the platform killed.
Okay, looking for an opportunity to find a Zair into back air here. Not able to find it. Uses the F-tilt to send back off stage, though, in Case is back in this situation. Using a lot of this up B to try to catch Doorstop off guard, but he's just able to hang out here on stage, just wait for him. Wait for him to get back to center stage. Able to use that fair again.
Oh, that's game. Yeah, that's going to be it. Sephiroth's pretty tall, too. A lot of people tend to fall out of that move just because ZSS sucks, but not Seph. He's like a good, like, 6'4". Like, that move is connecting. One thing I noticed is that Case is very aware of flip jump and frequently is trying to like cover it and be like, oh, I'm going to put this up air here in case you flip jump and in case you do this. And he's covered that position a lot, but I think Doorstop is just like, oh, okay, cool, you're scouting out jump a lot. So Doorstop is able to just kind of recover low.
Yeah.
I think if Case... what is the optimal game plan here? I think Case has to kind of mix up his coverage a little bit from ZSS at the ledge and then just really find good ways to disengage. I like his use of the side B, though. Definitely getting like that free pressure. But, yeah, this just looks really tough. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to keep ZSS at the ledge just because she has so many of these recovery options. Able to use that Zair into dash attack. This could be scary. We are at Nair flip kick percent, so have to be very careful with the way that we're recovering here. Okay, makes it back to center stage, but again, okay. Oh, the patience there from Doorstop, just waiting for him to get out of shield. Like you said, not a good out of shield punish for Sephiroth, so just being able to stand right next to him, not really much he can do about it.
Yeah, and you even saw him like run up on him being like, I can't wait for you to jump out of shield. I can't wait for you to try something out of shield.
What are you gonna do, F-tilt me?
Right. Oh, that's rough. And the DI wasn't really there either, but shockingly, Seph still survived it. Oh, perfect forward air. Yeah. That was really good from Case.
Still managed to get the hitbox out, but then also like stabbing into the ledge is huge. Okay, whiffing that side B, gonna give a good opportunity for Case to send off stage here. And this back air is very scary for Doorstop, trying to look for an opportunity to get in, but able to find that Zair back air and take this first stock.
Man, yeah, and even though it was center stage, Seph is pretty light, so of course that's gonna do it. Okay. Oh, that could have been rough.
Ooh, yeah. At these lower percents, this is where ZSS shines. Nair flip kick percent. We try to see a fair one flip kick as well. Have to be super careful, especially with like how floaty Sephiroth feels. It can be a problem.
All right, good job on Case DIing towards the center to make sure that like Doorstop can't like use the platforms to kill, but still taking a lot of air-to-air damage. And the unfortunate thing about it is like that's a position where I feel like Sephiroth is really good.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of Nair from Sephiroth, though. It's a lot of fair and back air, and I feel like Nair could be like a good get-off-me option, but especially in those situations where we're seeing like the up airs string together from Doorstop, you really only have down air for like a quick burst option in the air, and that's super punishable. So.
Very.
Yeah, this seems rough.
Oh, okay. Finds the up air. Yeah, Case had an opportunity to take the stock there. Was just a hair too late going for that back air. Doorstop's shield is very low, and that was a great trade, being able to snuff out that approach with back air. Case is still like, he's keeping it competitive, but we just need to see like a really explosive play, like maybe a Nair string or like a down smash shield break or something, because Doorstop's momentum is just very hard to stop.
Yeah, if you catch her flip jump, she only has armor, I think, after the first 3 frames. So if you catch those first 3 frames and hit her off stage without that resource, you could be able to find like a very early stock on her. It's just hard. ZSS is definitely known for like her really good recoveries.
Yeah.
Okay, again, there's that up air covering landings.
Nice, yeah. Case is just mashing anything he can to find a way down, trying to find it with neutral air, trying to find it with just these air dodges, but Doorstop is just being really, really aggro right now.
Lots of shield damage.
Yeah, and of course, Sep is a character that, like, if your shield gets broken, you're dying at 0. I hate to say it to you, but, like, you will die really early.
Good DI out there, avoiding any type of follow-up that Case could be going for. Rage Sephiroth is scary, but, yeah, not going to be able to mash out of that one. 75%. Case is still in this, especially if we're able to see, like, a throw off stage, but...
Oh, that's
air
not
dodge,
the best.
That could be scary. Tries to go for the flip kick there, not able to find it, though.
I do like that in that moment where Case is like really pressured, he did at least make the attempt to go for the reverse up beat just in case it clipped Doorstop, but yeah, it's just I really don't know what Case should be focused on at this point. I don't think Case is like making big errors or anything. I think Doorstop is just playing phenomenal out of shield. I think he's smothering Case, and Case is just kind of like trapped.
F-Tilt is also a really good move for ZSS, it seems like, in this matchup. Just able to like poke him with your leg without committing to the jump. Just makes it so much easier to smother him. Runs off stage, only gets fair 1, but still in a really good situation here for Doorstop. Okay, I like how he's not going for like the drop to Zera in that situation like we typically see, just waiting for Case to be at the right spacing so he doesn't eat a back air for it.
Oh, again, that's so unfortunate. Tried to call out the flip jump with the up air, but that has that little bit of invincibility, and it was just enough. And Doorstop is going to take that 3-0. And that's just a tough one for Case, because I normally when I see someone like losing, especially like a 3-0, I'm like, oh, they just didn't do X, Y, Z. But for him, I'm just like, he played a lot right. Like he made a lot of the right decisions. But I don't know if it was just like a frame data thing. I don't know if he just couldn't react fast enough. I don't know what it was, but I didn't really see a strong path to victory anywhere in there. Like, oh, Case just needs to do this and he's good. Like, I really couldn't see the answer.
Yeah, that was definitely really hard. Like we said, like that matchup seems really rough if you're playing against a super aggro ZSS, because she is going to have the frame advantage, and just being able to poke you with those non-committal moves like F-Tilt just seem really, really hard to deal with. But no doubt that Case is going to do some great things in losers too, so definitely look forward to seeing him back here. While that set was going on, we did have Zandomo versus Zane. Zandomo won 3-2. So Zandomo